Alright, coming out with old trusty Dusty here. FMS SuperEZ. It's not a stall aircraft, but it certainly gets on the ground, off the ground rather fairly quick due to the light weight of it. This is a great flying plane. I just can't say enough good things about it. I know if you've seen any of the other videos, I'm constantly giving accolades to this thing, but you can believe me, there's a reason for it. She just is a fantastic flyer. This is still the only plane I have or actually the only plane I've ever had, excluding the UMX Timber. I'll fly it like this, low and slow. But as far as in the 1 meter and bigger planes, this is the only one that I'm willing to put in jeopardy. Now the Valiant will fly that way too. Speaking of which, Valiant, they've got it down to $169 with a $25 off coupon. Use of code FOAM when you order it from Horizon. And you get it down there around under 150 bucks then, with most of the time free shipping if you're in the continental US. And that's just a heck of a good deal. I am considering ordering one just because of the value. However, if you do order it, I can tell you that with Horizon's methodology, the way they handle things, I would strongly suspect that that Valiant will soon be discontinued. They're probably blowing out the remaining stock on it. That's what I would suspect anyway. I could be wrong. But the problem is, I like this one so much, I just don't know how much airtime I would give the Valiant. If I'm in the mood to fly a little light wing trainer, this is the one I always seem to grab. Now, if it's real windy out, this one's not that great unless you're just wanting to try to hover it and stuff. If you're just wanting a nice leisure flight though, like this, you get a calm day like this with 3-mile-an-hour winds. This is the Mac Daddy right here. Nice low figure eights. We get a little bit of altitude. Go up Go up just a little bit and we'll see what kind of power she has with continual looping. Alright, here we go. Now these are tight loops. This is maximum throttle and maximum up elevator. And again, this is in high rates. And the loops don't really appear to be getting any larger on each pass. It's not rolling out of it, so everything seems to be trimmed pretty good. I am not huh?
Is that just full back stick?
Yep, that was full back stick, full throttle.
It never lost any altitude, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. It was plenty of power on it and all that good stuff.
Oh, this is your favorite.
Yeah, this is the Mac Daddy here, baby. This is still the only plane 1 meter and bigger that I'm comfortable flying slow and low like this. What are you ducking for? Come on, man. This in here, you'd have to have your thumb slip off the stick or something to have a mishap with it. Because it just controls so easily. And believe it or not, for a top wing trainer, I mean, it still has pretty good power. It's not a 3D airplane, obviously. And I'm certainly far from a 3D pilot, but you could, if a person was a better pilot, I really believe that this would hover with no worries, even on a calm day like this.
How do you get it to hover?
Well, I find you have throttle manipulation, and then you just gotta use your rudder to keep the nose straight up, and your very small amount of ailerons to, you know, keep it on a whatever plane, Z plane that you're wanting to keep it on your, once you have the Z plane, I mean, you know, you're using the aileron for your x-axis. Yeah, I need to get my simulator out and just practice some 3D stuff, because, you know, E-Flight came out with that extra 300, and that really looks like a beautiful plane. There's a little bit of a knife edge there. Like I said, I'm not a 3D pilot, but I'll see if I can squeak one out here. I can't hold it enough. My limit on aerobatics is probably limited to inverted flight.
I can't do it. I'm not going to fly.
Well, the main thing with inverted, just keep your speed up above half, and just remember your right stick's always going to go forward. Never ever pull back on it. It's just a question of how far forward you're going to go.
I get confused about the ailerons because I keep thinking they're opposite, but they're not.
They're not.
The rudder's different.
Well, inverted, I don't use a rudder.
Yeah.
You don't really have a need for it. You just got to keep that right stick pushed forward.
You got enough time for me to take off?
Yeah, come on up. I still got a couple minutes left. I was just commenting in the video here that E-Flight has their Valiant on sale.
Oh, that's right. I saw it.
Yeah, $169 plus a $25 off coupon gets you down for what, $145 or something, thereabouts, give or take $1. And all right, I'll stay clear. And I'm thinking about ordering one of those. The only thing I don't like about that Valiant is they put the dadgone battery bay in the bottom of the plane.
Oh, is that right?
I just hate that. Yeah, you got to turn it upside down on the ground, or carry a plane stand with you. It's just, I don't know why E-Flight has not learned their lesson that people do not like that.
Boy, Jim's really got that PT-17 down.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
smooth as hell.
Hey, I'm going to land, Jim.
Okay. This takeoff is really nice and scale.
I think he said that's his second favorite plane right now. I think that's what he said. Oh, I'm not taking that.
Not taking the bounce, huh?
Not taking a bounce, man.
Not on a day like today.
Exactly. Coming around one more time, Jim. I let off the power too much and then had to try to use a rudder to land it. I mean the rudder, the elevator. That's much more acceptable.
Gotten a little better than the early days, huh?
Oh man, do you remember when we first started coming out here?
God,
I couldn't even get my dad going. I think that's how I met you. I was trying to figure out why my apprentice wouldn't get going, and you're like, "Well, did you bind it?" And I'm like, "Bind it? What the hell are you talking about?"
So what? How long ago was that?
That was about 3.5 years ago.
You're kidding. How long we've been doing it?
Yeah. Actually, this June will be 4 years.